So a Friday night squeaker for Bayern Munich. 3-2, 88th minute winner, despite 9 shots on goal and 18 shots in total. It leaves the Bundesliga table looking like this. Bayern now with a 4-point advantage over RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund and Borussia Mönchengladbach, rounding out the top 4. Of course, the others still to play and will do later in this weekend. How do we assess this Bayern display, Craig, first of all? Because they seem to be in second gear most of the night.
Pretty average, I think,
yeah.
Really. Pretty average at best. Got the job done in the end, got the 3 points, put a gap of 4 points to Leipzig, the closest rivals at the moment, who have to go to Schalke. That's a big game for them. So they've done the job, but it was unconvincing. They made some changes. It's not the side that we'll see the first 11 that plays Chelsea in the Champions League. However, it was still a very strong side, and I just thought they struggled to get out of second gear, really.
Yeah, they were missing some key pieces at the back primarily, Ali. Odriozola making his debut on the right.
Well, I suppose you can point at the fact that they are missing some pieces, but I have to say, even those that could potentially play, when you look at Bayern Munich, they are vulnerable. And they're vulnerable to speed and to counter-attacking opportunities because they are committed to putting numbers in the attack. They're going to carry the possession of the ball. They are not afraid of simply putting those numbers in the attacking half and making sure that they have that sort of presence. But in doing that, you are then relying that those guys in the back line are going to be able to cover. And they're going to be able to mark up in 1v1 situations. And what you saw today against Paderborn, and what you have seen throughout the course of the season, is that there's a vulnerability about Bayern Munich. When they lose the ball in a bad area, Serge Gnabry did that today in the second goal for Paderborn. He loses the ball in a bad area. Bayern Munich are all over the place and stretched to the point to where a team like Paderborn that struggles to score goals, scored 2 goals today and made it also difficult for Bayern Munich at home.
Especially if your goalkeeper's going to go walkabout. That doesn't really help.
And I think Chelsea will be, I think almost every team are fully aware of what he does and about his starting position. And I think it'll be something Chelsea, if Bayern Munich do play a slightly high line, and we'll see what happens there, and we'll see who's fit for Chelsea, if Abraham is fit, to ping it in behind now and again and make sure people are spinning in behind to try and tempt the goalkeeper out to see if he's going to make mistakes. That's a potential downside for Bayern. His, I would say, cockiness, almost. People will say, well, a sweeper keeper, it's great. We saw it in the World Cup for Germany. He gets overconfident, thinks he's a bit of a player, and out he comes. The other worry, again, for Bayern was Paderborn, bottom of the league. We should have seen Philippe Coutinho getting on this ball and dictating and making chances and really cutting them apart. We really didn't see that again from Coutinho. His struggles continue. He was taken off. And unfortunately for him, he's not resurrecting his career at the moment.
Does he work in this team, Ali, just on Coutinho, to pick up Craig's point? Because he's been in and out of the team all season long, hasn't he?
Well, then no. See, if you work in a team, then you're not in and out. You're in most of the time, and that has not been the case for Coutinho. I would tell you that just overall, big picture for Bayern Munich, there's just a lack of attention to detail in certain areas that you would think Bayern Munich would certainly be the superior team. And today that wasn't quite the case against Paderborn. But you have seen time and time again that when there's a moment to deliver a pass in the final third, it's not quite there. When there's a moment to be very good with the ball in terms of possession in the midfield, it's not quite there. When there's a moment to take care of the ball defensively, it's not quite there. Too many mistakes from players that you simply do not expect. However, you got Lewandowski. The way that he's playing right now and the sort of confidence that he's carrying, you have an opportunity to. This guy right now is far and away, head and shoulders, the best out-and-out striker in the world. Well, the best number 9 in the world, no doubt about it.
We always talk about how much Barcelona rely on Messi. Are we talking about the same sort of reliance now when you look at these sort of numbers on Lewandowski?
Well, certainly. If you're thinking about it's the most important part of the game is at the end of the day sticking the ball in the back of the net. Now, you can take the bottom one that says assist and you can throw it in the bin.
I'm glad we put that in.
I don't care. I don't care how many assists he's got when he's got 38 goals. He can do what he wants in the assist column. I agree. He is the top striker in world football at the moment. He's at the pinnacle of his career. Just when you thought he was maybe starting to tail off, a year, 18 months ago. He had a little moan about his teammates not giving him enough chances to win some awards and all that sort of nonsense. That's gone. He is the most prolific striker out there. And I think we'll see a different Bayern Munich when the Chelsea game comes along. I think there is a sense of when you're playing a team at the bottom of the league, it's just a matter of turning up at home at the Allianz and getting it done. When they go into the Champions League, I think we'll see a sharper Bayern Munich, and I think that's a concern for Chelsea, because how are they going to marshal that fella? How are they going to stop him in the final third?
It's a massive concern for Chelsea.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.